Welcome everybody to the next in the tutorial series of Factorio 1.0. We are going to start working on trains very soon because our iron patch is down about a third of its original amount. And we're going to run out fast. We're actually not, well, okay. We increased our smeltery production so that we could have more belts of smeltery. But now we can't produce iron ore fast enough if these guys are working full speed. So what we're going to do is we're going to train iron from this patch directly down and feed it in here. We're going to do just a point-to-point, very simple train system. But in order to do that, we can't build train cars in our inventory. We just can't do it. We don't have engine units. Engine units cannot be produced by hand. So we are going to go ahead and produce the engine units necessary for science later, because chemical science packs require engine units. In between episodes, we did a little math and discovered that it takes 20 engine unit factories to produce enough to produce 1 blue science per second. So, and that takes 2 pipe factories in order to do that same amount. So, we are going to go ahead and steal from this belt build that we just built. Iron here, and we already grabbed gear wheels there. So now we have iron and gears. And that is going to be our start. Oh, we're going to, okay, so start, first things first. Actually, we're going to start over here. First things first, we need pipes. So we will grab 2 factories. 1, 2. Insert this way. Insert this way. Insert this way. Insert this way. You will produce pipes. You will also produce pipes. Iron plates come up here. And grab some medium poles. Oh, no, that won't work. Medium pole, medium pole. All right. So now we are producing pipes. So pipes are lovely. We need a lot of them very soon. And we're going to need a lot of underground pipes very soon. So rather than just have to produce pipes in our inventory, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go here this way as well. We can come back this way. And we're going to take some of these pipes. I'm going to go up here, and we're going to convert some of these pipes from this production into underground pipes right here. Because underground pipes require plates and pipes. So, long-handled inserter. Actually, yeah, let's actually do it this way. Nope, that won't work. Okay, well, because it takes a lot of, well, it takes a lot of both. So, gonna grab 2 inserters there, 1 short-handled inserter there, that guy, some more power. You are doing underground pipes. And then we're going to put into a box. Into a box. Let's grab a couple of steel chests. Right here. Into a box. Into a box. And we're going to need, say 2 stacks of that and say 4 stacks of that. All right. So that is pipe automation. Now that we have pipes automated, we have to build a factory that builds engine units. So, engine unit factory. We're going to take, we're going to need 20 of these to do the full production that we want. We need to get you more building. Hold on. This. So 20 of these. Start here. And go there, and go there. So 2, 4, 6, 8. There is... So I think you've probably by this point noticed a pattern in how I build. I tend to build 2 factories together and then leave a gap. 2 factories together, leave a gap, because for the vast majority of builds, this gives you space. For, say, later on when we're doing blue circuits, we will need a place to connect pipes. Well, this will leave us a place to connect pipes. So these will build engine units. Are there. So go ahead and select you for engine units. Now, engine units take 1 steel, 1 iron, and 2 pipe. So we want the outside... We want the outside to be steel, because it's just 1. So this will be steel. I need more red inserters by lots. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Lot more blue inserters as well. Let's grab a bunch of green circuits. Alright. So, red inserters. This will be our steel pickup. Right there. Nope. These build relatively slow, so we shouldn't need excess inserters other than what we have here. There. Actually, I should be putting the outputs as well while we're here. There, and there. So this should be enough engine units for our future science needs. Go right down this way. And this will go onto the main bus right in this position. Red circuits will be on this belt eventually, and blue circuits will be on this belt eventually, so we don't want to accidentally mix where we want our stuff. So inside belt will be our pipes and our Oh, hey. Somebody corrected an error for me. There we go. So inside belt will be where we want to put our pipes and our gears. So similar to how we've been generally doing this. Oops, move that one more to the right. There we go. In other builds, move you this way. Move you this way. There we go. And gear wheels go up like this. In there. You go there. And now we have pipes and gears. We also need to have some lights because this is very dark. And I can't see anything. I can tell whether or not I'm building something at night by whether or not I remember to put lights in to the factory. And now we just need steel on the outside. So this is a fairly simple, just split the steel line off since it's all by itself. All right, coming down here. And go there. 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 All right. There we go. All right, let's grab our underbelts. There. And steel splits off right here. So there and there. Place our steel belt here. Steel belt goes right here. So this other steel belt goes right here. Similar, we want to go ahead and put in some underbelts to give us some freedom of movement. Or freedom of belts later. There. And here. And again, grab ourselves an underbelt to let us bring our steel up. Like that. Split U. Steel goes up. And hey, look at that. Engine units. So, each train takes 20 engine units. So, that's part of why it's nice to go ahead and fully automate this, because it takes a fair number of engine units for every train that we build. Next thing we need to do to build trains is we need to build rail lines. Rail lines, you can build in your inventory. I don't like to, because it takes a lot of rail lines to produce enough thing. So we're going to just find ourselves a space in here. I mean, we already have iron right here, and we already have stuff that we're going to come by and pick up right here, like this and this. So let's build ourselves a little rail production. So we're going to come off of this and build iron sticks. Iron sticks doesn't take a whole lot of iron sticks to build. Right there. And we'll put those on a belt. Or no, we'll direct insert. No, we will put those on a belt, because we're gonna need 2. And we already have steel right here as well. Only thing we're missing is stone. So let's put you are find it in the list. Rails. You are rails. You two are outputting into boxes. In this box right here. Right there. Power. Right there. Go ahead and bring our sticks up. Past this right here. Inserter. Sticks. Sticks and stones may break our bones. But we're going to steal steel from this. And then all we need is stone. So that and that. We're going to bring a stone line right here. Alright. Stone line right here. Just like this. Just like this. This will not be enough rail production for later science, but we're not really super worried about that at the moment. We're gonna grab some more underbelts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1 too short. 6. There we go. There we go. And we're gonna grab our stone output from that. Come up here. Come over here. And this should get our production of rails. Yeah, hold on. Let's make sure this works before we move on. So we're going to need at least 2 train stations. So that's really quick to build by hand. So a couple train stations. I'm going to need a couple cargo wagons for this build. Let's build 4 cargo wagons. We're going to need signals eventually, but that's when we build our train system instead of our point-to-point rails. And we are getting our rails produced right here. Look at, I already have 64 rails produced. I don't need those yellow ammos. I'm not sure where I picked them up from. So while that's going and producing for us, we're going to grab ourselves some engine units. We want to build 2 locos. 2 locomotives. And we're going to go drop off this extra ammo down here in our ammo production because we don't need it. I'm getting distracted. That's okay. There was yellow ammo. I don't need you. Alright. So now we're going to figure out our point-to-point rail system. It's going to be very, very basic. Which is okay. Where first rails tend to be. We're going to go ahead and collect... What are we going to go for? Oh, inserters. Because we need... Just convert all of those. And we need to grab a bunch more yellow inserters. Bunch more iron. And all the rails that we've produced. 460 rails. See, we're producing rails relatively quickly. And we're going to run our train line basically from here down to here. Alright. Make some boxes while walking. Good idea. Lots of boxes. Need more steel for more boxes. So let's go collect more steel. About the time you start your engine production and really start using it is when you start noticing your steel just evaporating. Alright. There we go. Alright. Can we produce any rails ourselves? We can produce 8. Just get rid of that. Alright. So where do we want to end at? We're going to end right down here, let's say. Oh, the biter stuff stays there forever. Ah, interesting. So we are going to say, this seems like a good spot. Train line. So we're gonna put a, so when you're putting, if you notice here, if it's on this side, you'll notice that the arrows are pointing up. That means the train can't pull into that station from the top, has to pull in from the bottom. If you put it on the other side, train's arrows are pointing down, means the train can pull in from the top, so that is what we want. So we put that there. We're gonna put our engine facing the thing, facing that station there. I'm gonna add our rail cars. And because, oopsie. Because this is just a point-to-point direct, so we have two options here. We can either take and we can draw this out in a loop and go around and have a single-ended train. Or we can take and do what I prefer to do, at least for this, is face the engine in the other direction, and we have a two-ended train. Trains take a lot of inserters to unload. Eventually these will be stack inserters. So each one of these can produce, I don't remember the actual math. With stacks, each one of these can produce a belt off of a side. With yellow belts, I think we're good. We'll go ahead and grab you like that. This will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Won't be perfect. Your first trains do not expect perfection, balance. It will be good enough. We're going to bring this down. Bring this down. But we're just doing point-to-point rails, so we're not like designing our entire rail system yet. That will come later. But if we go like this for now, we can use some of these designs that we're producing right now later on to produce what we want for our stuff. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and balance the output of this so that all of the things get used. Oh, no box storage. Oh, good. Good point. I completely forgot. We missed a step. On Archon, I still don't know how to say your name, makes a good point. We forgot to output into boxes. And outputting into boxes is actually kind of critical because it means our train will not wait at the station until the belts empty out. It will unload into boxes. The boxes will hold all of our stuff, and then those boxes will continue to maintain the outputs into the belts while the train is away. So yes, absolutely want to do that. We want to do medium power poles because smalls won't reach. We'll want to add lights because it's very dark. Go ahead and pick up a medium power pole here. Go find ourselves some power. Right down here. Oopsie, can't reach. Gives us some light to work on once it gets dark. And now we'll go back to building what we had been building before, which is the output. Three, 1, 2, 3. There, 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 out, 2, 3, 4. Let's bring this right down to here off the end of this. And balance all 4 inputs. So the reason we put a balancer here is so that we can make sure that we don't unbalance, like unload all of the front line of the rail line and not unload the later lines of the rail line. Do. And output. And please let me put, yes, okay, good. Alright. We can put belts in there, that'll be good for later. Alright, next order of business for this guy is fuel. The last thing we want to do is to leave our train, like have to manually load fuel into the train. Easily enough. You can put wood, coal, pretty much anything that has a fuel value, like that you can put into a furnace. We can use as a fuel. So we're just gonna bring a line of coal right up here like this, and we will forever have fuel for our train. There we go. All right. Go ahead and grab ourselves 1 coal. Just like that. We need to power these inserters. No problem. All right. So that gets us our unload station. So we're going to just rename this from Viewmaster, so we remember what this station is for. Iron, see, caps lock, iron unload. We'll have a naming scheme for later. For now, that'll work. All right, let's go ahead and you can build rails in a couple ways. You can click on this arrow that will attach this. If you hold shift down, it will put it down as ghosts. You can, well, we got a rock to get rid of. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Or you can just click not on the thing and it will click one down just like any other item. All right. Because this is just point-to-point rails, we do not need to worry about signals right now. We will get to signals later when we start covering an actual rail system. All right, so we're going to go ahead and grab our last train stop. Got to put it on the other side. See if we put it on here, the train would try to be pulling in from the top. Can't do that, so we want it to pull in from the bottom. If we grab inserters, you notice the white boxes, or rather inserters. We notice the white boxes around the train. Well, we know we have 4 cargo wagons. Oops, let's load it into the train. 2, 3, 4 cargo wagons, just like that. We need a bunch more boxes. Again, we want to fill the boxes while we're waiting for the train at the other end. Ah, we ran out of steel. Okay, so we'll have to go down and get some more stuff for more boxes. That's okay. We need to power this anyway, so power pole, power pole, power pole, power pole, power pole. Don't need to worry about fuel on this end because we fuel at the other end. Go ahead and just run our power line right along beside our train line. No harm, no worries. Gonna need a whole bunch more mining drills, so let's get that production going. But what we can do is to make sure that to go ahead and get this train started, we can hop into the train. Iron unload at the bottom. This is, we're gonna call this iron load. Okay. Now, we're gonna add a station. We want this train to go to iron unload, and right now it won't wait at all. It'll just turn around and go right back to the top. We want to wait until this train is empty. So now it will wait until every single piece of iron is unloaded from it, and then it'll go back up. We don't have any place for it to go right now, so add a station. Gonna load up. Same way, full cargo. So now the train will go to iron unload. It will sit there until it is completely empty, and then it will go to iron load, and it will go sit there until it's completely full. Yep, we're in manual mode. So there we go. For some reason, my numpad enter key isn't moving me in and out of the train like I want it to, and I don't know why. I will have to look for hotkeys later, because I want to be able to hit the enter key with my thumb from my mouse. So I'll have to look for hotkeys later to see why that's not working. All right. More military science going. Oh, we're almost out of science that we can do. So we want to grab a bunch more steel for the purposes of... Oh, look at that. All our steel's gone. For purposes of boxes and other practical things. Like I said, once you start building engines, you'll find your steel production isn't enough. Alright, and we're going to want to build a whole bunch more mining drills as well. Alright, mining drills. Grab steel off of this line, just like this. No, boxes. Short of... Oops, that was that one. Wrong boxes. Go away. There we go. And then we're going to go back here. We have probably not enough belts, so let's grab some more belts. And let's grab some more underbelts. Or sorry, splitters. Grab more underbelts. See, while we're out and about, our somewhat slow but still working belt factory will produce stuff. We had enough rails, which is good. We're gonna need lots of rails. Rails is one of those things that you almost cannot produce too many of. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and hop on our train. We're gonna say right now we're in manual mode. We're gonna put it in automatic mode. Oh, tell it to go to the station it can reach. Because I manually moved it a little too far, it can't reach the other station. But I'm gonna go right up to the top. And the train will wait for here until it's full. All right. We're going to go ahead and finish the boxes. Oops, lights as well. Alright, grenades. So grenades, out, are great tree removals, especially once you have a couple levels of increase in grenade damage. They make a great way to get rid of trees that are in your way. I don't want to remove any too many trees because these trees are going to eat pollution that prevents, the biters from eating stuff. We're going to have to go kill that biter base soon. But in the meantime, we're going to grab mining drills. And we're going to start building out our base. You guys don't need to see me build an outpost. You saw me build, or we show how to build outposts just like this. You just basically fill all the space you can with mining drills, power poles. So we're going to call that an episode. Thank you for everybody for watching. Bye.